3.5 reasons futures are better than Forex. This video is for all you brand new futures traders who knew that the world of Forex blew up. So yeah, I want to give you a quick list of why I think you should be doing this over anything else. That includes equity trading, option trading. Futures trading is a very good middle ground. It's very similar to Forex trading pairs, and all of the skills that you learn in the Forex world, you can apply here directly. For those of you who are new here, my name is Forrest. I invest in stuff and I think that everybody should too. I am a futures trader. I day trade options, and I've been doing this for going on just about 5 years now. And then I've been swing trading even longer than that. I have a Discord, links are all below. But let's go ahead and jump into the list. Reason number one, futures are better than Forex. There's no artificial spread created by your broker. This is something that I've heard from all of the Forex traders coming over. I actually never traded Forex, but this actually blew my freaking mind. So the Forex markets aren't centralized. So you're not trading in one centralized liquidity pool. There's all these different sub markets. It's very similar to crypto in that sense. All these different exchanges are technically their own market. So price discovery will happen naturally, but there's a ton of arbitrage opportunities in crypto specifically for this reason. But again, because all of these markets are different and your broker, the dealer, the company that you're actually using the trade is creating artificial spread on your trades, it's harder to actually get in and out, and they can actually make money based off of your trades more easily. If you're familiar with the whole Robinhood fiasco of people selling order flow, basically they track order flow and they can use your order flow to trade against you. Now, I'm not saying that everybody does that, but the wider spreads are, the easier it is to do that. So there's a ton of incentive for brokers to do this in general. In futures, doesn't exist. Okay, when you trade futures, you're trading on a centralized exchange. So all the big players and the small players are playing in the exact same liquidity pool with the exact same data set. Okay, that means if you see a large order, everybody else sees a large order. When you hit sell, everybody sees your sell. It all shows up on the level 2 data, one centralized exchange. It's only my second cup of coffee today. Crazy. Number two, large amounts of confluence. All right. So the second reason that futures are better than Forex is confluence, large amounts of confluence, right? So confluence exists in all markets, right? But it's what allows us to determine if a trade is a C trade, a B trade, or an A trade. For example, I trade ES and NQ, right? Those are indices based off of the NASDAQ and S&P 500. There's also SPX, which is the index for the S&P 500. There's SPY, which is another index for the S&P 500. There's XLF, there's XLK, there's XLV. I can look at the VIX, which is volatility on SPY and SPX on the S&P 500. There's all these different tickers and even underlying equities. I can look at DXY, which is technically, the US dollar, which has an inverse relationship very often with price action on the indices. All of these things give me an extra layer of confluence for my trades. I'm a very technical trader. If you join my community and you watch any of my videos about, trading different setups, reversion to mean trades, all of those, I'm a very technical trader and I'm a volume analysis trader. Imagine having a signal that you're super certain of, and then you get another signal that you're also very certain of, and then another signal that you're also very certain of. Because all of these indices, while they're tracking, sometimes the same underlying, there are different participants participating in that underlying. When you get confluence, it allows you to take an A trade into an, A++ trade, or a B trade into an A trade, or you can just take a trade, and just leverage up. However you want to interpret it, I think that these layers of confluence are one of the superpowers of trading indices in general. That's why I trade indices for so long. We talked about asymmetric outcomes. I also trade options. I mentioned that. This is a video about futures, but I trade options on these things as well. And so this extra confluence allows me to maybe get into a call while I'm also long on futures, double dip, unlock some asymmetric outcomes. So I highly recommend it. If you're new to futures, trade the indices, right? There's things like gold and oil and all these other things, but I think that the indices are going to be pretty easy to trade, especially if you're experienced. If you do want help understanding how to navigate some of these markets, again, I do have a Discord. A link is down below. The community is called Trade Edge. Myself, Soul, we live stream every single day at regular trading hours, and there's a ton of other really good traders in there. We're growing pretty rapidly. We have a 7-day free trial, so there's no risk to you. There's literally no reason not to check it out other than time, I suppose. And if you don't like it, you can leave, but I would love to have you there. Helping people trade is my passion, which is why I created it. Reason number 3, prop firms still exist. So sorry if this is a zinger for any of you that used to trade Forex here on things like FTMO and all that. Unfortunately, you can't do that in the US anymore. And we all know that the Forex markets were rife with scams and, you know, people at Wendy's posting their gains every single day. And there's nothing wrong with working at Wendy's and trading. Okay. I started trading because I spent a lot of time working at Old Navy back in the day, and I wanted a way to unlock, you know, income potential without just working. So I totally get it. The point is though, if you've dabbled in the Forex world or were around, you know, during that time before they blew it all up, you understand why they got rid of it. Highly unregulated, a lot of scams, things like that. Today, there are a ton of prop firms where you can get started with futures, unlocking some pretty insane leverage. Leverage that you just wouldn't get in a personal account unless you had hundreds of thousands of dollars, quite honestly. So what I did is I compiled a list down below of some of my favorite prop firms, and in order, they are my funded futures. Now, I'm biased for that. I'm just a little disclaimer. I am their official YouTuber. If you go to their YouTube channel, My Funded Futures, which you should do, subscribe to it. You'll see my face there. I'm doing their videos, but I actually do like the firm. I trade them. Their rules are pretty flexible, especially if you're new to the space. They don't have a trailing threshold, which is one of the biggest complaints amongst prop firms in terms of being able to pass. So their accounts are nice. Their dashboarding, they have built-in performance tracking, which is critical if you actually want to improve as a trader. You can't improve what you don't measure. I say that all the time, literally every single day in my Discord. I say you can't improve what you don't measure. So I love that they have that built in. So check that out. Number 2, Apex Trader Funding. I've been trading with them the longest. They allow you to have 20 accounts, which is awesome. It's easy to scale. You get one payout, then you can get more accounts. You can scale those up. They're also the cheapest. So if you just want to get in cheaply, they are cheap. Now, you always pay what you get for in life, guys. They do have the trailing threshold. Again, I've been trading with them the longest. You could pass them just fine. You know, I'm just saying all this because I hear what people say about in the complaints. So if you want something that's a little easier, you go with My Funded Futures. If you want something that's cheaper, you can go with Apex. Both are just fine, in my opinion. And again, I use both. I've been with Apex a little bit longer here. Number 3, Purdia Capital. The thing that I like about them and why I recommend them is that they explicitly allow news trading. Okay, the one caveat with them is that they do have a intraday trailing or max loss intraday, which, you know, isn't listed on their website. I've given them feedback. So even though they have a 2K max loss, for example, on one of their accounts, if you get to 1K, it will actually stop you trading on that day, which can take you out the markets, which can be pretty frustrating. So I've gotten some feedback from people and actually ran into it myself because I was in a higher leverage trade and I got ticked out by like $2 into a trade, you know, that would have ended up making like 4 or 5 grand. All that being said, they are a good firm if you want to trade news because they explicitly allow news trading, which is awesome. I have a code, which is, I'll put it down below, but it's Forrest50 if you want 50% off any Purdia accounts as well. And I have codes and links for every single firm down below. You can use my code FORCETRADING for My Funded Futures as well. And you can also use FORCETRADING for Apex Trader Funding to get the biggest discount, which right now is, I believe, 71% off. Okay, so those are the prop accounts. This is reason 3.5 I think you should trade futures though. And I just talked about the leverage you can get with prop accounts, and I think that's great, but I can't discount the value of trading real money. So reason 3.5 is low leverage real accounts. Okay, so I've been prop trading for a little over a year, probably 1.5 years now, but I've been trading much longer than that, trading my own accounts, trading real money. I grew my account. You know, if you go back to my old YouTube videos, I was actually looking, which was a look down memory lane, and just as a long-term investor, that's how I started out, growing my account. Then I got into options, and my trades got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So I spent years trading my own money, and ultimately, even if you're a prop trader, you want to take those gains and put them into your real account, and your goal should be to take all of your prop money and use that to trade your own capital. Honestly, prop firms are great. You have all the flexibility in your own account. It's your money. There's no trailing. The only requirements you have in your real account are margin, and that's about it. You have to maintain your margin requirements. So I highly encourage you, if you want to use something, say like NinjaTrader, or you can sign up for their actual brokerage. Okay, Ninja is a brokerage, and they'll give you up to 1 NQ per $1,000, which if you were in a regular account that was using regular intraday rules, say at Interactive Brokers, that's $18,500 per contract, give or take. I'll have to verify that. ES is $12,500 per contract. In Ninja, you can trade 1 ES with $500 of deposits. Okay, probably shouldn't trade max leverage regardless of the account type, and I'm not gonna say probably, you shouldn't. You can still trade much smaller than that, but the point is you get access to leverage, and leverage is the most important part of finance in general, whether you're doing real estate, trading, flipping burgers, you know, cutting grass. You want to get leverage in your business one way or another, and these accounts let you do that today, which you just couldn't do a long time ago. One of the benefits of this is something that I recommend is that you can use your real account as your leader account if you're going to copy trade across prop firms, which is going to make you a better trader because you don't get into this mindset of only playing with fake money. You're trading your money every single day. I trade my money every single day. It's super important. I can lever up with my own money every single day, which allows me, again, just trade for real. No discount to prop firms. I trade them every single day. I love prop firms. I think they're amazing. Honestly, I love them. But again, I cannot say enough how valuable it is to actually just trade your own money, make $1,000 in your account. That's yours. There's no payout schedule. There's no trailing. There's no rules. There's no profit split. There's no like after 3 months, then you get the rest. It's just settlement. Money's there. Transfer it to your account. Spend it literally the next day. Okay. So I want to end the video on that. Trade your own money. Also trade the prop accounts. Also join my community, Trade Edge. We'd love to have you there. 7-day free trial. If you watch to the end of the video, also have an offer for March for the Discord community. It's called March Diff. So if you sign up for the Discord, you can use code MarchDiff, MarchDiff, and we will give you a discount for your first month of the premium Discord. Again, where we live stream every single day. And I, as well as a few other traders, will help you your trading journey directly. Journaling is super important. I talk about it. I'm like a broken record talking about journaling in my Discord. What a video. So hopefully this gives you some reasons why you should start trading futures if you're coming from Forex. If you're brand new to trading, definitely check out my Day Trading 101 playlist. It's here on my YouTube channel. Also join the Discord. I'm happy to help you there as well. I am working on some more lower level entry level kind of day trading stuff, as well as a course, which will be out in the future. I got something in my eyeball, guys. Hold up. Pause the video. But in any case, that's it. See you in the next one. Peace. Also, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to my channel. Like, subscribe. Like this video and subscribe to my channel. Also, shout out to my editor, Shella. She does a good job. You could put this in the video if you want. You're doing great.